Hello, good YouTube. Sorry, too many words. Enterprise, the legend of United States, the pain of Japan Navy, the grey ghost of Pacific. After so many years, I decided to actually spend something and get this legendary aircraft carrier. And I am surprised how good she is. And I actually lost the words. But I also find her interesting to play in comparison to German aircraft carrier Graf Zeppelin. But I'll get to that later. Enterprise, the legend of Pacific, and World War II. See, if I remember correctly, according to all the rumors and stories behind her, she used to be a destroyer of destroyers and really dangerous aircraft carrier to fight against. So many bombs and powerful tiny team rockets. Was it tiny teams? And I don't know about torpedoes, but as today, I confess I had probably 23 in total gameplays with the Enterprise as in today when I made this video. But in randoms I have either 90 or 20s total now. And I confess I am not aircraft carrier player, so you can probably guess, because from all those 19 fights I did with the Enterprise, only 12 was defeat, and the rest of them are wins. It's not the good way to say this carrier is good, but how well you can play with the carrier matters, not how many wins you get. It's about how well you can play with this legendary carrier. And before I forgot this, I also have slight weak memory that she is probably as old as game itself. More with the aircraft Zeppelin. But what is so good about Enterprise? I want to talk about. Well, now that I have mentioned about how bad I am with the carriers, I want to compare her to Graf Zeppelin and why Enterprise is good. First of all, her planes might be slow compared to Graf Zeppelin, but they pack more HP, meaning they can survive a one flak or two. Compared to German airplanes, they can actually go down immediately by one flak if you do not have survival built on them. As for Enterprise planes, she has a lot more compared to Graf Zeppelin. She can deliver equally more torpedoes. She carries a lot more bombs compared to Zeppelin. And she actually packs more rockets compared to Crash Zeppelin. And here is a thing. I know how to play German planes. But Crash Zeppelin is so off compared to everything about Germans. But Enterprise is something you have to know how to play US ships, American ships, before you play this ship. And the problem is I don't know properly how to play with the plane, with the American plane, aircraft carriers. Excuse me, too many words. Blech. And if there's one thing I like about Crash Enterprise, excuse me, if there's one thing I like about Enterprise is her tiny thin rockets. It's not just how many you can bring to bear. It's about how well you can aim with them. And here's the thing. If my memory fails, you can say that in the comments down below. Enterprise could easily remove huge amount of HP from Destroyer from the old days of the aircraft carriers. But now she has been balanced, she has been removed, and now she is just random drops today, the Enterprise. And the funny thing is that her rockets are more reliable compared to Crash Zeppelin. Because Crash Zeppelin rockets, according to game data, they deal more damage. But their hit RNG is so shotgunning, and they have longer timer to actually do anything. While Enterprise is faster than her, making her more reliable. And that's what I like about Enterprise. Her HE rockets can hit faster than Crash Zeppelin. And Enterprise can bring more bombs compared to Crash Zeppelin. Enterprise probably has better torpedoes than Crash Zeppelin. But Crash Zeppelin torpedoes has longer range. But I didn't check that yet. So now that I talked about the good things about Enterprise, now what's about the bad things? The only bad thing is her planes are slow. Dive bombers and torpedo bombers are sluggish. But her attack aircraft are faster. So, in a hindsight, her fighters are capable to do more compared to torpedo and dive bombers. But there's also a problem with that statement, because my Enterprise commander is not 100% complete. I do not have the continue AA damage reduction skill, so it's harder to bring planes to enemy ships that has ridiculous flag capabilities. Continuous AA damage, that's basically machine guns. You can survive those. The real killer, what I learned, is the flak. Flak is the only ammo type that can actually destroy airplanes if you are not careful. That's why you have throttle to slow down your planes to avoid flak, and speed up to pass them fast, hoping they do not explode in your face. But flak can actually throw you off your aim. So, in my experience, Enterprise dive bombers, they are effective as long as you bring all the bombs to the target. Because flak can destroy the planes, it will get in longer term harder to get replacement and effectively helping your team to destroy the target. So dive bombers are effectively against not just slow targets, but those who are alone. While her Tiny Tim rockets are more reliable. I actually did a comparison video, I will add it right here. In the first go, I play Enterprise. It didn't go well because Bismarck, some reason, decided to give AA support to Gaga. I still don't understand why. I could do that clip. But then there is Crash Zeppelin clip showing me to attack a destroyer. And after that, I did a little comparison in a slow motion. I did my best to make them starting the attack run when the machine guns starts to fire. Oh, there's some mistake in that clip. But you can see the difference. In the other side, there's a Crash Zeppelin. 3.8 second attack run. And the other side is Enterprise attack run. I did my best to make them start equally at the same time. But the ending is what matters. Because there you can actually see the difference. And that's what I like about Enterprise, is that you can bring those rockets faster to the target. There's probably 2.9 second attack run, machine gun run with the Enterprise, while a Crash Zeppelin has 3.8. That is ridiculous. But I also want to point out that Crash Zeppelin rockets bring more damage compared to Enterprise. But Enterprise has a lot more rockets, while Crash Zeppelin only brings few, but they are less effective against destroyers. But it doesn't matter what size target you are attacking, because Crash Zeppelin HE rockets are stupidly shotgunning. And I still don't understand why she is still bad. Although I have played her many times. And I still get frustrated every time I try to use her HE rockets, because how unreliable they are. But Enterprise is so comfortable to play. I like her playstyle despite her lack of speed in planes. I absolutely love this carrier. Although I confess I actually had to bought her after this small event. Was it where you got the Tennessee at the same time? So basically I got Enterprise and Tennessee same time. Tennessee for free, and Enterprise I had to spend 40 euros, thankfully, because I had extra 2000 gold in account, so I could get just 40 euros from Enterprise, and I can finally give her this beautiful and simple camouflage and rightful commander to the right ship. So yes, I may have spent some money, but I say I love this carrier. Even though the current state of is kinda lackluster, but she is good. And I love her. I love this carrier. I might collect more defeats, but when I master the gameplay of the American airplanes compared to the German ones I have played a lot, I believe I might get some really good games despite the end result of the game. Thank you so much for watching. What is your thoughts about Enterprise? Do you have the Enterprise, and what do you compare her to other carriers in the game? My name is LuckyMias205, Lucky Man in translated. And thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next one. Take care.